If someone hits you with this,
Yeah.
Ghana! Stage one. It's slipping off my hands. It's a very early morning here in our village in Brekum, Ghana, and the women behind me are preparing a very popular soup here in Ghana, and I want to learn how this soup is made. It's quite popular, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. So the first stage, or the first thing that you need to do, is to dress up your hands. So I'm going to be wearing this. I've been told I need to wear 4 of this polythene and socks. So let's do this. So you wear 4 on each hand to protect your hands. So next, they put some socks on you. I don't know why, but I think to protect your hands. Oh, sodium. Yeah. I just love how innovative they are. I mean, ideally we know if you come from me, like someone like me who knows some bit of occupation health. So this is basically the protective gear, but now they have to innovate it here in the village to, you know, still serves the purpose. So after dressing up, come, let me take you to the first stage. So this is the first stage of making this soap. This is palm oil, red palm. It's called red oil as well, right?
Yeah.
So this is red oil, and the woman here is putting it in a bucket. Stage 1. Is this the same one that people used to cook?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's pouring it into this. It's called a tank. She's pouring it into this tank for boiling. Ooh.
Now she's lighting the whole fire.
The fire.
To start cooking the palm oil, which we have in there.
To start the fire. Well, so as you can see, the fire is now ready and the palm oil is boiling. Ooh. I'm such a kid. Anyway, so the palm oil is boiling and the fire is ready. So we're going to wait for this for about 45 minutes to 1 hour to be ready so that you can proceed to the next stage. So now come, let's chill on this side as we wait to continue with the next process. So once that one is ready, they're going to pour it in some basins and then come along to see what happens next. The palm oil is boiled until it turns brown. So once it turns brown, this is where they pour it. Come closer. So this is the boiled palm oil, and as you can see, this is the next step. So she's removing it from the basin to a place where she's going to stir it. Then this is soda. She's adding two jugs of soda. And then you're going to see what's going to happen next. So they let it sit for some few minutes, and then the next stage will be to stir it. Okay, how do I do it? She can show me. Let her show me how to stir. How do you stir?
So you need to hold it with your feet.
Oh.
You need to grip it with your feet.
Okay.
Okay. Once the container is firm, I think you can just. Do you know how to prepare banku?
I don't know how to prepare anything.
Please make sure this thing doesn't get in contact with your body.
Okay. What's this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like that?
So apply it to the other one. Yeah. Just like you're rubbing cream on your hand. Okay. Okay. So you're going to be mixing with your hand now.
After you've stirred, this is what you do. You turn it into balls.
And then when you finish mixing, you need to do it real quick before it gets hard. Now it's hard. Since you were unsuccessful over there, you need to move to the next stage.
Yes, I was very unsuccessful. I think she's done this for years, so she's got the skills, you know.
So now you put your hand in the water like this, and then you just play around it. Like you're molding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my hand in water like this?
Yeah.
The whole hand? Okay. Okay. Then, and then?
So be careful. Please. Be careful. Make sure it doesn't get in touch with your body again.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. So we have our soap here. This is perfect?
Yeah. I think so. Compared to the ones there, and see.
Is it this okay?
Yes.
Okay. You see, it's already soapy.
Yeah.
Like the moment it touches water, it's already soapy. I just noticed it's having some water droplets coming from within. And what's that?
So that's the soda coming out.
The soda?
Yeah, it normally happens if the soda is too hot.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't happen on a regular day. But sometimes when the soda gets hot, it starts producing the water when you put it there like that.
All right, all right.
So this is the drying period.
So this is the drying period.
Yeah.
So after here, after they've packed, so in case you want to buy the finished product after 3 days, here it is. How's this soap locally called here in Ghana?
This is called Don't Touch Me. It has two different names.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Why shouldn't I touch you?
You know.
This soap is a weapon.
That's why we call it Azuma Blues.
What's the use of this? I want to buy some of this soap.
Okay, so basically it's used for anything you can use a soap to do, right? For washing of utensils, for washing of clothes. You can use this for almost every basic house chore in your house.
So it's basically a general cleaning soap.
Yes. Over here we call it Amansan Boafo.
Amasan Boafo.
Amansan Boafo.
Amasan Boafo.
You know what that means?
Soap
this is
for
like
all.
Yes, a general helper. So once you have this, you can use it for like 3, 4, 5, 1 year.
It lasts that long?
It can last up to
Okay, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you have such a soap? Well, for me, it's the first time I'm seeing this. I've never seen this soap where I come from, and it's very firm. It's called Don't Touch Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is called Don't Touch Me, and it's very firm. It's like if someone hits you with this, feel? If someone hits you with this. Yeah. What is this called? Azuma Blues.
Okay, so let me share a little bit of history about Azuma. Do you know Azuma?
I don't know.
You should know Azuma. Azuma is Africa's #1 boxer.
Okay.
He's a Ghanaian. So just imagine Azuma's blow. You know, he had that punch.
Oh, so it's actually called not blues.
No,
I thought it's blue, the color. It's
blow. Blow. Azuma's blow. You know, Azuma has that punch on with the right hand.
Makes a lot of sense now.
Like this,
no, it's heavy.
Yes.
So it's Azuma blows.
This is Azuma blows. So we actually named it after our famous and then the top.
I wonder what it was called before him.
Don't touch me. That's
Don't
the
touch
other
me.
name. Yes.
Okay, Azuma blows.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a weapon.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, Azuma
was a national weapon to Ghana.
Ah,
So
okay.
This is one small
Makes
way
a
we
lot of
celebrate
sense.
him. Yeah.
So I'm going to buy some of this, and I'm going to be taking you home to go and try this and see if at all it has enough soap, enough foam, or you know.
Sure.
All right,
This is
cool.
made in Ghana.
Made in Ghana with love.
Azuma Blues.
So, 2 CDs.
3 CDs.
3 CDs.
5 CDs.
5 CDs. All right, so we are finally back home, and we're going to put this Azuma blow into test. So we want to see how effective, how much leather, is it called leather or foam will it form. So I'm going to try and wash this head wrap of mine. So let's put it to taste. Wow, it's very, I can feel it, it's very leatherish or slippery. It's even so slippery, my hands can't, it's slipping off my hands. I think it's effective if you buy a smaller one, multiple smaller ones, because this big one, but as you can see, it's quite very foamish or very leathery. So let's wash this today and have a look. Effective in it, very effective. It actually smells like soap. Okay, it smells like soap, like a bar soap that is not flavored. You know, sometimes there's always these soaps that are flavored, but this one smells like a bar soap. Anyway, so that's it for today, guys. Kindly make sure you hit the like button, share and subscribe, and let me know if you've ever seen this type of soap. If you're Ghanaian, have you ever tried it? Do you use it daily? What do you use this soap for? So thank you so much. Make sure you check out, bring the camera, the man behind the camera. You have to yes, check out your brothers from Ghana, and thank you for taking me through this experience. All right, so until next time, kwaheri.